Hi guys, many of you asked me about the camera app Cinema FV-5. So today I decided to make a short video and talk about it very briefly. As you can see, the app looks very simple and intuitive. Starting from the settings, we can find a lot of options. For example, we can choose the location of the folder or rename the files. In the video settings, we can choose the video format, which I suggest to keep on MP4. We can choose the resolution, but unfortunately for the OnePlus One users, we can't shoot in 4K, and this is the main reason why I keep shooting with the standard camera app instead of the Cinema FV-5. We can change the video codec, and we can increase the bitrate up to 40 megabit per second, which is simply great. And finally, we can choose the frame rate, which is another very good thing if you consider that in Europe we work on 25 frames per second, while the standard camera app is stuck to 30 frames per second. In the audio settings, we have the option to choose the audio source, meaning that we can connect an external microphone and record the perfect audio. Then we have the viewfinder menu, which is full of settings, but I'm not going through it right now. And then the earphone section. So if we go back to the main screen, we have a quick menu button for some viewfinder settings. We can select and deselect the light, we can monitor the audio, and then we have the button for the playback, which in this case there is nothing to playback, but anyway. And on the bottom there is the white balance, the focus mode, the light metering mode, the ISO and the exposure compensation, which is very handy, especially in those situations where you want to shoot something brighter or darker than the background, like in this case, and you need to adjust the exposure in order to get the perfect shot. Now, the surprising thing is this. I've tried to compare the quality of the video from this app and the standard app from the OnePlus One, and the result is really interesting. As you can see, the fact that we can increase the bitrate is definitely helping to have a less noisy footage. But the clarity that we have in the standard camera app is completely lost in the footage from the Cinema FV-5. As you can notice in this 300% crop, it really looks like the Cinema FV-5 doesn't use the sharpen filter, and the result is that we have a very soft image that if we try to apply some sharpness in post, it's not gonna look as good as the footage from the standard camera app of the OnePlus One. So in conclusion, the reasons why I would use this camera are the fact that I can use an external microphone, the fact that I can adjust the exposure, and the fact that I can choose the frame rate, which is good for me, as I want to shoot in 25 frames per second. But the reasons why I wouldn't use this camera are the fact that I can't shoot in 4K, and the fact that the HD video that come out from this app looks way softer than the one from the standard app. So, I don't know if this is gonna be a problem for you, but certainly it is for me, as I want to shoot in 4K. But in case I need to have a better audio in the video and I need to choose the frame rate, I will certainly go with the Cinema FV-5, which after all is still a very good app. So, I hope this video helped you in some way. Please drop a message and let me know what you think about it. If you haven't done it already, please subscribe to my channel and keep in touch. All the best. Bye.